What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games, and in today's video, we're going to be covering my Knoxville VGC team report for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And this is actually my very first team report for Scarlet and Violet, and that was actually my very first regional. And I gotta say, it was a lot of fun. It was a great experience overall. I wish I actually did a proper vlog for it, but I gotta tell you guys, if you have the opportunity to go to a competitive Pokemon tournament, I recommend doing it, whether it's in person or online. And of course, guys, if you like this type of video, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. So to begin here, here's my team. Here's the rental code. This is the team I brought exactly to the Knoxville regionals. We went 5-4, which is pretty good, not bad. You know, winning record. I'll have to say this though, if I was a slightly smarter player in the moment, because it is a long day. I was there since, well, I think I was up since like 6. And I was there at like 7:30 a.m. And then I think my last game ended around like 8 p.m. So it's a very long day, mentally exhausting. If I wasn't so tired, I would have not made 2 poor misclicks, essentially, that would have sent me to the 7-2. So, you know, this team is good. I just, you know, wasn't ready for the physical and mental exhaustion of a regional. So this team is really good, and let's break it down here. So we got our boy Talonflame. Talonflame with Tailwind, Brave Bird, Will-O-Wisp, and Taunt. This is our standard Talonflame moveset of Covert Cloak and Gale Wings with the Terra Ghost. Essentially, we're going to be running the Talonflame with Great Tusk, as they are going to be their best friends here, because Great Tusk can set up, can do Earthquakes, while Talonflame can do Priority Tailwind, and then Talonflame doesn't get hit by the Earthquake because it's a flying type. So you just do a lot of damage with that combo, and you get speed control too. It's really good. Most of the meta is currently weak to ground, so Great Tusk isn't technically a anti-meta mon, but he's so anti-meta that he's like actually become meta at this point, which is pretty funny. But yeah, Talonflame's just overall great for that speed control, taunt to like shake off things like a Moongus or like maybe a Mousehold if you want to like stop them from being annoying against you. Will-O-Wisp is actually very vital. It is just such a nice move against a lot of physical mons in this meta right now, like opposing Great Tusk or Tyranitar, King Ambit, Roaring Moon. And Brave Bird's gonna be our big damage output, so it's pretty solid. We go for Terra Ghost because if we don't want our Gale Wings to be broken on turn 1, let's say by like a fake out Pokemon, then we'd use a Terra Ghost so we still have our full HP. Even though we don't get flinch because of Covert Cloak, sometimes you still want to be able to have that priority Brave Bird going off. Now next up, let's talk about Great Tusk. As we mentioned, is Talonflame's #1 partner. Focus Sash, very simple set. This is max attack, max speed with a plus speed nature on it. And yeah, Focus Sash just means that we can take 1 hit and then survive no matter what. And then we can essentially, we get off 2 Earthquakes with this thing, which is really nice. If you play really well, you can have this Focus Sash last for a while, which is pretty nice. And your opponent needs to remove Great Tusk, or this Pokemon will sweep. Close Combat, Headlock, and Rush do tons of damage. And the Terra Ground is just so you get more damage coming out from that Earthquake slot. Next up is Tyranitar, which is actually an anti-meta threat. So Tyranitar hits super hard. We have 204 attacking it, 108 HP, 4 defense, 12 speed F, and 180 speed. So we can actually outspeed a lot of Pokemon under Tailwind, which is huge. You can actually even outspeed Iron Bundle if they don't have any booster energy on it too, and if they don't have Tailwind either. And Tyranitar with Rock Slide is gonna be huge. Honestly, do a lot of Rock Slide spam with this Pokemon, because if you, especially if you outspeed them, the flinches come in effect. Rock is just a solid damage type in this meta right now. Crunch is really good, honestly. I like it more than Assurance, just in case I don't double into the same slot. So Crunch is a little bit more damage than Assurance, unless the Assurance is boosted, but I prefer Crunch overall. Flying Terra Blast is massive. It essentially just removes Tyranitar's quad weakness to fighting, and you know, you're not weak to ground anymore, and it actually allows you to sit next to Great Tusk, who can hit Earthquakes well. So there's a lot of great team synergy between Great Tusk and Tyranitar there too. Flying Terra Blast does a lot of damage. A lot of people aren't necessarily preparing to take a big physical flying type attack from something like a Tyranitar. And then the last move is going to be a low kick. Low kick is going to do pretty big damage. This is essentially for opposing Tyranitar's. It's for King Ambit as well. And anything that can be like a weak to like a fighting move that's pretty heavy. Like Steel Terra Dondozo does not like taking that either. And I will say, when you have Sandstream up and Assault Vest, you're just going to take 0 damage from pretty much like special attacking moves. Even a stab super effective Hydro Pump from an Iron Bundle does less than 50% to Tyranitar, which is pretty huge. But if you do Terraflying, you do lose that extra Spadef boost from the sand, so keep that in mind. Now for what makes this team very special and unique, we got Houndstone. Houndstone here with Last Respects, Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Sneak, and Protect. So I will say, yes, we get walled by normal types. However, we bring this in at the end. This Pokemon hits so hard with Last Respects. If you don't know what Last Respects does, essentially whenever a Pokemon dies on your team, this move does 50 more damage, right? So if everyone's dead on your team, this thing hits for 200. And under the sand, your speed is doubled. Essentially, sand gives you a personal Tailwind. And if you have Tailwind up still, then you got essentially 4 speed boosts. And then you're definitely outspeeding everything. But even with just the sand boost alone, and they don't have Tailwind on their side, you're going to be outspeeding most things as well. And if you're not outspeeding them, then you can hit them with a nice Shadow Sneak to try to pick them off. Shadow Sneak is really nice on this moveset because it actually has a chance of one-hitting Fluttermane, especially after sand damage. Sand will break the Focus Sash there, so you can definitely get that one-hit KO. Will-O-Wisp support's nice. It's just nice to have a backup Will-O-Wisp in the back, just in case they have a late-game thing that needs to be burned and I can't really handle it. Then Houndstone can come in and hit that Will-O-Wisp. Spell Tag is just to pretty much make that Last Respect and Shadow Seek do more damage, which is really nice. And the stat spreader running is 220 HP for a lot of bulk, 148 Adamant Nature for attack, 4 defense, 4 Spadef, and 132 speed. So it's a pretty interesting spread on the Houndstone, but it does its job. And Terra Fairy is so he can just essentially resist the dark moves coming in. And there's not too much Steel or Poison either in the meta, so I like this Terra type, but you could run Terra Ghost on it too. Then we get Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle of a very standard bundle set. Booster Energy, Terra Ghost, just so we can dodge fighting type moves. But Hydro Pump, Freeze Dry, Icy Wind, Protect with max special attack, max speed with a timid nature. Very standard speed control Iron Bundle. And then this last slot, I'm going to say this, guys. I'm going to say this. Goldingo, it is a great Pokemon, but I think it could have been... This was like a weakness on this team for sure. I went with super bulky Goldingo, and maybe I should have gone like max speed, max special attack Goldingo. But essentially, I went with a 212 HP, 76 defense, 52 special attack modest nature, 140 Spadef, and then a 28 speed Goldingo. It's essentially you set up one nasty plot, and with Life Orb, you're just gonna do massive damage. Terra Water is so we can essentially survive Arcanine. Arcanine's like a big problem for this team in general. So Goldingo with the Terra Water can actually take it. I didn't really use it that much in the regional though. Was not the biggest fan of it personally. So I recommend actually, if you don't want to use this team, I would actually sort of recommend using my second team here if you're interested in trying to climb the ladder. And everything's the same, but I replaced the Goldingo with Gastrodon. Now Gastrodon with Storm Drain is massive because this original team had a lot of problems with, you know, Iron Bundle was definitely a concern for sure. Mostly like Hydro Pump was a concern. We have Storm Drain with Gastrodon, right? We can take that, suck that up, right? Wave Crash is a big problem. Palafin's a big problem. So Gastrodon completely walls Palafin, which is huge. We have a great matchup against Steel, Terra, Dondozo. I assume all Dondozos are Steel Terra, so I'm not going to actually put Clear Smog on my Gastrodon. And instead, we're just going to go with a more stally, bulky set here. And this is like essentially max HP with a split between defense and special defense. And Gastrodon's just a great counter to any fire types in the meta right now. I mean, he's just generally bulky. Arcanine doesn't want to take either Muddy Water or Earth Power. Also, Gastrodon just sitting in the back is great. If you're expecting like a water move to come in, then Gastrodon can just switch in and get that free Storm Drain boost and then be at +1 with all that bulk and just spam Muddy Water, get those accuracy drops, or Earth Power for massive ground type damage. As I mentioned, Palafin doesn't want to take anything with it. Dondozo is going to be very annoyed by this as well. So overall, Gastrodon seems like a perfect fit on this team right here. Now let's dive into some battles. All right, what is this team? I don't know what is happening with this team. Power Swap, Slaking, Espera. I don't know what's... I genuinely cannot tell you what this team is going to do. So I'm going to go with my bread and butter and go with Talonflame, Great Tusk in the front and just have fun with that. He could do Arcanine Rotom in the front, which is a pretty big hard counter to us, I do have to say. So maybe I won't lead Great Tusk. Maybe I won't. But, you know, let's just do it. Let's do Trainitar, Houndoom in the back. Iron Bundle actually does look not terrible here. I do think Medicham, Slaking could be in the front too, but Arcanine, Rotom is also a threat. We'll just go with it. It's a very unorthodox team, so. Medicham, Slaking. All right, I figured it would be something like this. He's going to do like Power Swap on himself and all that fun stuff. I am going to Will-O-Wisp to Slaking. I'm not even going to set up a Tailwind. And the Medicham's not even a threat. I'm just going to go for a... You know, I'm just going to go for Earthquake. Alright, so he's burned. I mean, is he going to carry Lumberry? I have no idea. He has Lum. Okay, I assume he was going to, like, Terra. So, I didn't want to go for it. But maybe I should have just gone for the close combat. Body Slam takes us out. All right. Not afraid, though. Not afraid. Should have just gone for Tailwind, but it is what it is. Luckily, we can just Terra Blast. Hit that. And just hit the close combat to this slot. Oh, he's switching? Yeah, I mean, Metacham's pretty useless at this point. And I think go for electric moves on moves is not great. It's not going to do a lot to this Terra Blast. Close combat is going to kill it, though. That should have been the turn one. So we're going to get a little bit of chip damage on the Rotom here. It's going to do, like, nothing, though. I bet it's going to be, like, 10%. Okay, a little bit more. So he's not that physically defensive. Rotom may be the fastest thing on the field. Luckily, we still have our Focus Sash, so we're good to go. Medicham. Medicham could use Fake Out. I'm going to Terra Blast into that. I'm going to protect my Great Tusk. I want to see what this Rotom Terra is going to be. Electric? That's fine. That's A-okay with me. I want to see if we want to go for Fake Out into the Great Tusk. Yeah, okay, so we kept our Sash. If you keep that Sash up, you're good. Like, you are in such a powerful position. Trantar's dead. There's no shot Trantar lives this. Trantar lives this. Holy crap. Assault Vest is massive. Assault Vest is crazy. Assault Vest be crazy. All right, well, we get a big hit into Medicham. Take that out. Medicham wasn't really a big threat either way, but, you know, had to take it out. So I wonder what his last Pokemon's going to be. Sand is, you know, a little bit of sand damage is going to take his toll here. I bet his last Pokemon's Arcanine. I'd be so surprised if it's not. Aspharoth. Okay. I mean, I'm dead either way. So I'm just going to go for a Crunch. And I'm going to go for a close combat into the Rotom. He Terra, though, so Houndoom just straight up takes out the Aspharoth. I'm not really afraid of it. As long as we take out the Rotom, we're fine. I don't think Aspharoth can do anything to us. But close combat's going to do a lot. Oh, takes it out. Easy peasy. And that's going to be the match right there. Okay, so this team is, at the very least, good enough to deal with the big meme teams, even if you you know, over predict, you can still come back on it. So there you go. Dazzling Gleam's gonna do a good amount. Oh my god, Tyranitar lives on 1. Tyranitar lives on 1. Holy. And that stab super effective, and you're dead. And that's the game. All right, oh, that's game 1. Bit of a short meme, but, you know, there we go. You know, it's one of those teams where it's like, it wouldn't ever work well in a tournament. And even on ladder, like, it's just too much gimmick setup that's never actually going to be good. All right, we got a very interesting Trick Rooms type of team. Mostly, this is going to be mostly Trick Room with maybe like Fluttermane or Meowscarada setting up in the front. Honestly, I'm not too afraid of Trick Room. I'm really not. I'm going to just Tyranitar Great Tusk. That's usually my big Trick Room counter with this team because we have double shred moves. I mean, Armarouge does have Wide Guard, but that's okay with us. We do got to watch out for the Mudsdale. I will bring Gastrodon in the back to potentially deal with the Mudsdale. Meowscarada is sort of a problem, but we don't really need Talonflame at all here. Houndstooth actually doesn't look terrible either. Houndstooth has some pretty good matchups. But we have the Sand, though, don't want to be too fast. Bundle, this is tough. It's always tough to pick your last one in this. But I guess Houndstooth is not going to be as useful in this situation. I mean, because if Psychic Terrain goes up, we lose a priority, which is not going to be great. So maybe the bundle? But actually, no, let's go Houndstooth, because maybe if we stall it out, we can be okay and bring it back out. Like, if he starts off with Indeedee Armarouge, then, you know, we can stall out the Psychic Terrain, then Shadow Snake's going to be very viable, and no matter what part of the game we are in. Flutter Klefki, okay. So he actually may not set up Trick Room here. So Klefki sets up screens and Thunder Waves and Dazzling Gleam. So I don't know if I want a Terra turn 1. But maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I should. Just Terra... Honestly, Terra Rock Slide into... Earthquake doesn't even look terrible. I mean, we could lose Great Tusk this turn, which would be unfortunate. He's going to Terra the Fluttermane. Terra Fairy. Could be Choice Specs Terra Fairy with Dazzling Gleam coming out, which would not be nice, but luckily we Terra the Tyranitar so we can take the hit a little bit better. And we don't have any form of speed control here, which is a little bit disappointing. I was definitely expecting the hard Trick Room, but I mean, we got to make the best of the situation, and we sort of got to... With this team, we sort of got to go all out with the damage output in a situation like this. There's no Wide Guard, so hopefully it works out in our situation. Reflect, yeah, I mean, even with Fluttermane's Terra Offensive, Reflect, if both of these attacks hit, it's sort of over. So we survive both, like, yeah, we're going to survive. This is obviously Great Tusk goes down a Sash. Tyranitar takes that very well. Takes that super well. Klefki may die. Still stab super effective. Okay, bit up 50%. Rock Slide connects with both. Rock Slide gets him down, and Sandstorm is going to pick up the kill for us on the Fluttermane. And we knocked out the Terra immediately. Sure, we still got to deal with his annoying Klefki, but hey, that's all good. That's fine with me. We're in a very dominating position. Klefki is pretty low too. And the Great Tusk HP does not matter. It only matters if we face someone who has some sort of priority at damaging attack. So yeah, this is sort of an issue here. Yeah, sort of an issue just because I don't want to boost its defense so much and then give it like massive heavy slam damage. However, you want to get rid of the Klefki. I think I can just... Probably has a Rock Slide. Could low kick it, and it'll probably do a crap ton. I'm very interested. Let's see. Light screen. So he's got dual screens up. This will definitely take out the Klefki. So at least he can't like do paralyzed stuff to us later. Stamina, increase the defense boost. Yeah, a little bit scary. Definitely a little bit scary in the back. Low kick does not do that much damage. Thought maybe do a little bit more. So he's probably like running like, and he's Rocky Helmet. Body press. I mean, that's fine. Tuss did his job. Tuss did his job. I can't complain. And he didn't get Trick Room up. So Gastrodon gets to come in and try to do his best. The light screen going up is a little bit unfortunate, but we can't hit super effective Muddy Waters. The question is what his last Pokemon's going to be. Meowscarada is definitely a... Oh, yeah. Meowscarada is definitely a problem. I will Terra Blast this thing, and I will go for Protect. Hopefully the Meowscarada did not go for Protect here. Flower Trick. All right, so we got rid of the Meowscarada because Terra Flying is 100% going to knock it down to a Sash, and then Sand's going to take it out. He did not play that well at all. And the Mudsdale couldn't take me out anyways. Oh, he does survive. Does survive a bit. I thought I was gonna break him down to Sash. That's very unfortunate. Now the question is, so the Meowscarada sort of dies. Actually, I think it does live, no matter what here. I don't know if that's enough to take out. That's very close on the Sand Ship. Once again, I'll Terra Blast, and I think I just switch Houndstone out. Switch Gastrodon out to Houndstone, because the reality is like we need Gastrodon to survive no matter what, and I just can't risk taking any damage. Houndstone could burn the Mudsdale, but we should not die from a Flower Trick. It's not going to be super effective against us, so we should be okay. Flower Trick, yeah. I think it pretty. Ah, yeah, always crits. I forgot. It's been a while since I've seen Meowscarada. It's not a popular Pokemon in this series. Just to guarantee it. I wasn't sure if that was enough for Sandship. It was close enough where I was like, So it could have been a misplay, but hey, guarantee it. Heavy Slam. All right, this is fine. And we pretty much just win at this point. I mean, Gastrodon really just hits Muddy Water. Houndstone's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, so we can just get the consistent damage off on it. So Muddy Water. What? Actually, how many turns of Protect does he have? I mean, you have to assume, or not Protect, Reflect. It Light Screen. I'm just going to Muddy Water and just hit the Will-O-Wisp. Well, yeah, we should have this game in a wrap, though. Burned. I mean, I guess Body Press is going to be the biggest concern against Gastrodon. Oh, we missed Muddy Water. Muddy Water always misses for me, I swear. Heavy Slam. That's going to do literally nothing. I just want to see how much is Muddy Water. I mean, we have no special attack investment, but he has pretty low Spadef in general. I mean, at this point, I just hit Last Respects, and we just sort of go in. Not going to do too much. Decent chunk. Stamina boost. Stab super effective. Light Screen is up, though. Yeah, and he's going to die to Burns. I just want to see, does he have... He should have Body Press. Rest. Oh. Oh, okay. Is he Resto Chesto? Is he Resto Chesto? He's not. Which means we just... I mean, we just go in. That Last Respect really does nothing. Yeah, the Stamina booster could just hop it in. But no more Light Screen. And we do get Accuracy Drop. And he's guaranteed a turn 1 sleep. No matter what. No matter what, he's guaranteed to sleep this turn. Oh, he has Sleep Talk. Oh my god, he... Yeah. Oh, that is funny. That would have done a shit ton to us. But hey, that's the bonus of Muddy Water, right? We missed one, but hey. Sleep Talk. He could get Rest again, which would be funny. Body Press. And he hit Houndstone. Oh, the Reflects finally. Okay, so he still had Light Screen up this entire time. And he, I mean, I'm gonna be real. The dude really did not have a shot of winning there. It was, he needed like the most RNG. I mean, I even missed Muddy Water too when it definitely mattered. So there we go. That's a game for us. And let's move on to the next. All right. So we got a Palafin team again here. All right. So we got Palafin, Pelipper, which means Gastrodon just hard walls this thing. And this is going to be a easy dub for that. Unless he doesn't bring his rain team at all. I got to say, Tyranitar actually has a really good matchup here. Tyranitar Terra Flying can defeat the Annihilate. Can also do the low kick into the King Ambit as well, because they usually Terra the Palafin. So I do think Talonflame Great Tusk isn't a terrible lead in this situation. He could lead Palafin in Pelipper. If he does that, we could just switch to Gastrodon in the back. Gastrodon's a hard wall here, so that's going to be fantastic. Do you want to get some sort of speed control too, which would be nice. I guess we get that weather control as well. I mean, Iron Bundle in the back too would be really nice as well. We could potentially lead with the bundle. Could lead the bundle as well. But I think this is going to be fine too. Earthquake spam is still going to always be fantastic against a team like this outside of the Pelipper, but it depends. Sometimes they keep Pelipper in the back. It really, all really depends. All right, so I went Palafin and Grim. So he could like Thunderwave stuff. It really depends. It really depends. He could just switch out Palafin as well. He could try to go for a Palafin kill as well here. It's always a tough situation. I think it's important we set up Tailwind though. And he could fake me out, so I'm just gonna protect. All right, he withdrew. That's what smart Palafin players are gonna do, is withdraw. Pelipper, that's fine. So I guess he just set up like a Reflect or something with the Grimmsnarl. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. But this works out pretty good for us. Now we're fast as all hell. We could... It's going to be hard for us to take out the Pelipper. But I think I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird in that slot. And honestly, we can bring out Gastrodon. Gastrodon's a relatively free switch here. He's going to probably go for... I mean, he could... I don't know, he could go for Hydro Pump. We're both weak to water. Let's get Gastrodon up. Like, he probably is going to go for his own Tailwind. Not terrible with Reflect up. Hurricane. That was an option too. It was like I could... Oh, and he got the confusion. That's super lame. In the Spirit Break. Oh, that's not that great, honestly. I could have seen that coming too. I probably should have gone to T-Tar, but getting the confusion actually is just really bad. Okay, but now we know he definitely won't go for a water move, which means we can just freely switch into Tyranitar here and have fun with that. And I can just keep hitting. Or I could double switch. But I want some offensive pressure here. I do want a Brave Bird into that slot. Switch to Tyranitar. But definitely, I had not played this too well yet. But as long as Gastrodon is alive, we beat the Palafin. Yeah, I should have definitely switched to Tyranitar there. That would have been the better play. But now no Rain Boost. Hurricane's only 50% accurate now. And he set up a light screen, which is fine. This a sand damage Pelipper's gonna go down to 50%. Wow, and he hit a 50% accurate Hurricane. That sucks. That generally does suck. That is a... That is something that is just very unfortunate. 50% accurate Hurricane. How many turns of Tailwind do I have left? Tailwind's about to end. He's definitely going to try to kill me here. But honestly, Transfer outspeeds and Rock Slide's going to do a crap ton. Just once again, hit the Brave Bird. And we can just go for Rock Slide. Alright, he wants that weather control back. You gonna go, who's this? Annihilate. Well, this is a stab super effective. I don't care that Reflect is up. You're not gonna like that one bit. Rock Slide. If we can get a flinch on the Grim, that would be nice. And we got a flinch on the Grim. So, okay. You know, we got big free damage into that slot, which is always nice. And he has lefties. He may protect his next turn. So we're going to go for Tailwind. Get that back up. And I'm just going to Terra Flying Terra Blast into that slot. He probably is going to protect. But just to make sure. And Talon Flame's still the fastest thing on the field, so we're okay with this. Like I said, as long as we have this Gastrodon in the back, we are good to go. And Rayta still has his Sash up too. So we're in a very strong position in the back here. He's going to start knocking out some Pokemon, but his team is getting a little bit low. Getting rid of this Annihilate is going to be huge because he's going to have to bring out the Pelipper. No protects? No protects, so that's a free takeout here. Probably going to take out the Talonflame with Grim. And Grim, the thing about Grimmsnarl is Grimmsnarl, yes, you put up screens, but it really does not exert any sort of offensive pressure. That should take us out. We're at 16 HP, but there's no offensive pressure from this Pokemon at all. So you can like mostly ignore it. It's only a threat to Gastrodon because of the Spirit Break. And we got the fresh Tailwind up is just going to be massive here. So now, like the question is, what does he go into? He has to go to Pelipper to change the weather. This is going to be interesting. Well, Tusk takes a hit no matter what. But Tusk doesn't really have anything to hit the Pelipper with. We can go Gastrodon. And we're going to hit Protect on Gastro. The thing is, we outspeed. So, because we have Tailwind up and he doesn't have Tailwind up, we're pretty much good to go here. In a very offensive play, or at least defensive, I could hit Recover, but I think I got to be starting with Gastrodon, hit Protect, just in case we miss Rock Slide. Rock Slide is definitely going to take out this this Pelipper for sure. He could be carrying Protect too, but that doesn't really matter. This is Stab super effective into a Pelipper. Oh my god, he lives on 1. That was a damage roll. We got the flinch, and that flinch matters, but I'll take it. I'll freaking take it. Holy crap. Hey, sometimes you need some luck in this. Oh my god. That was 100% a damage roll. All right, and now I'm just going to safely knock out the Pelipper for sure. Yeah, we're just going to safely knock out the Pelipper. I'm just going to go for... I'm going to go for a Recover, get their HP up. Actually, no, I'll just Muddy Water just in case something crazy happens. And I'll just go for a... I'll just go for Crunch in that slot. Okay, so he switches in Palafin. Palafin is not going to want to take this. Decent chunk. If we get accuracy drop, that's going to be massive. No accuracy drops. We did get a crit, but accuracy drop on the Grim is always nice. And he misses Spirit Break. Okay, the hacks is definitely going our way a little bit here. So Palafin is in a bad situation because, like, he could have close combat I am just, I mean, I could recover. But yeah, I mean, the accuracy drop was pretty nice. Could go for Earth Power. Could just recover. He probably has Protect. I'm just gonna Rock Slide. Just get rid of this Grim at this point. And he didn't know about Storm Drain, and there we go. And that is why Gastrodon hard walls Palafin. Parting Shot? So he's gonna Parting Shot his... That was a not... A, this is mastering gameplay, by the way. So he's gonna Parting Shot in Tyranitar, but Palafin comes... I mean, Pelipper comes in, and then we hit him for Rock Slide. I mean, if we miss, then that's gonna suck. But we don't miss. And, I mean, the damage is nothing because we're -1. But, I mean, we just needed to hit. We just needed to toss a stone. And now Gastrodon just sits here and we just sort of wall at this point. We don't even need Tailwind. Oh, they also had Reflect up, too. So, yeah, that crunch would have done more, but it's fine. So now at this point, it's like... Gastrodon sort of just sits here, and we can just hit... We can just hit Earth Power. We know the Grim doesn't have anything, but I'm just gonna go for that, and I'm gonna switch a Great Tussin, just so we get the weather control back. Not like it really matters. Reflect. Okay, that's fine. I mean, not, like I said, it doesn't really matter. He has Drain Punch. Wow! So he doesn't... we don't completely wall. That's pretty funny. And we are +1, though, so... And now we're sitting pretty. And we sort of just... I mean, I safety protect, but we just sort of hit Earthquake and we just win the game at this point. Man, I can't believe someone on Master Rank ladder does not know about Gastrodon Storm Drain. Well, that's why I love Gastrodon. Palafin is a threat to this team. Goldango wasn't really covering that for us at all. And Gastrodon can take them on and also take on Dondozo pretty well. And that's a double KO. And there we have it. That is my Knoxville regional team. I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 battles that we shot here, and feel free to use the rental code that we had in the beginning part of the video. Of course, let me know. This is my first time for Scarlet and Violet even doing a battle, so let me know if you want to see more battles on the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.